So today is Thanksgiving, right? And I was sitting back and just thinking to myself, why don't most people ever make it? Why don't most people ever make it? Bro, to make it in this ball game, this shit is tough. You feel me? A lot of people is just they're stuck in a box, right? They're stuck in a box. In that box, they don't even know they're inside of a box, right? And nobody ever go outside the box to explore what the other side is like. So for example, right? I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. In Fort Worth, Texas, there's nothing around here. There's nothing around here. You feel me? Bro, for a person to make it out of Fort Worth, Texas, brother, you have to grind endless nights. You have to go days in and days out. Especially because I'm from a city where you don't see Lamborghinis, you don't see no track hawks. A lot of people never make it out because they're too busy worried about the wrong shit because there's not a lot of shit out here you can see. So everybody gets stuck in one box and they get stuck in one loop. To make it out of Fort Worth, Texas, it is kind of super hard just to even get somewhere. And for me, the reason why I said I'm gonna make it is because I do few things that's gonna allow me to make it. I work days in, days out. I make no excuses. And then on top of that, I cut off every distraction that's blocking me from achieving my goal. It's kind of crazy because, bro, I'm from a city where you have to try to actually make it out. And the reason why most people don't make it out their city is because they're too busy distracted on the wrong shit, brother. They don't make it out their city because they're too busy distracted on the wrong shit. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I sit here days in, days out. I even question myself. Am I making the best move? Am I doing the shit that's gonna allow me to get out the hood? Because I have dreams and I have goals. And let me show you for example, right? A lot of people don't make it out because they don't do a few things that's gonna allow them to make it out. Bro, like I have a journal, right? I have a journal. And this journal has the blueprint on how I'm gonna make it out. If I do this, then I will get here. If I move like this, then it's gonna allow me to do this. A lot of people never make it out because they're so stuck in this little box of theirs, this little loop of theirs. And it's crazy because I tell a lot of people is if you really want to make it bad enough, you have to just take everybody out the way. Like be completely turn to a villain for a second. You feel me? Turn to a villain for a second because you're not gonna make it out your city if you don't turn to a villain. I see why the villains was hated in their town. The villains ain't wanna spend no time with nobody. They wanted to work because they understand if they just work these long hours, then it's gonna allow them to achieve every goal they once had. A lot of y'all don't make it because you're too busy focused on your friend group. The group that don't even give a fuck about you, twin. They don't give a fuck about you, twin. So a lot of y'all gotta understand this. You have to actually try your hardest because if you don't try, you will not make it out your city. If you don't try, you will not make it out your city. So for me, there's people in my city who's been here for their whole life. They never been to Cali. They never been to Atlanta. They never explored what the outside world look like. And that's fucking sad, twin. That's fucking sad, twin. Imagine you live your whole life in one city and you never ever explored what the outside looked like. That is crazy. That is crazy. That's why I be advising everybody, bro. Like, it don't matter if you work a 9 to 5 job. It don't matter if you work a 9 to 5 job. It don't matter what you do. Just stack that money and free yourself out the box, twin. Free yourself out the box, twin. Because if you don't free yourself, you're gonna be stuck like everybody else. You're gonna look back, you 40 years old in your rocking chair. What the fuck did I do in my life? Having all these regrets. You don't want to do that, twin. I'm telling you. Because you have to realize there's so much more to life than whatever everybody look at. Everybody be looking at bullshit. It don't even matter. I be trying to tell everybody, bro, your biggest mistake is staying in your home state. Because your home city or your home state don't allow you to grow. Sometimes you have to leave that bitch and see what's in the other side of the world. Bro, do you know how when I visit Atlanta, Georgia, bro, Atlanta, Georgia was so fucking beautiful, gang. That shit was so fucking beautiful. Like, I drove in the city, right? I'm driving. All I see is this person doing some content here. This person, she in the street dressed a certain way, like she trying to promote herself. Then I drive some more. I see a big ass mountain, twin, and that mountain was called Stone Mountain. And once I climbed the mountain, gang, you know what I seen? You know what I seen, twin? I seen life. You feel me? I seen a life, twin. And it's kind of crazy because I try to tell everybody, bro. The world is fucking beautiful. The world is beautiful. You just have to get out your city. You just have to get out your city. Because if you do that, bro, I'm telling you, life would change. You would just grow and grow and grow and grow. But if you never do that, then you never grow. You never see your full potential. You never become who you was meant to become. And it's so sad, bro. I be trying to tell everybody, bro, it's more to life, bro. You can have your dream car. You can have your dream track hawk. You can ride in them Lamborghinis you always dreamed. You can always, be in them little nice fancy cars, go to nice fancy restaurants, and spend $10,000 and that shit won't even bother you. Imagine, gang, spending $10,000 and that shit not bothering you. Man, that's how you know you done made it. That's how you know you made it, twin. That's how you know you made it. And a lot of y'all have to understand this, bro. You have to understand this. The only way to ever achieve shit like that, brother, is grind days in, days out. Man, all these excuses people be making, man, we don't give a fuck about no excuse. You a grown man making what excuse? Why are you making an excuse and you a fucking grown man? What fucking sense that you make? Let's make it make sense. And it's kind of crazy, bro. I be trying to tell everybody, bro, grind, 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 grind. Because if you don't fucking grind, twin, you're going to be stuck in your city like everybody else. Stuck in a loop like everybody else. Everybody just living in a little loop, acting like there's no other world out here, twin. The world is so beautiful. You just got to put your mind to it, brother. You know? Whatever you're doing, whatever passion you have, it could be real estate. It could be reselling. It could be YouTube. It could be being a rapper. It could be selling clothes. It could be making clothes. Grind, 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 grind. You feel me? It's kind of crazy, man. Like right now, I'm texting my girl, and I had hit her up, and I had to let her know, like, hey, see, track the clothes that we was working on and see if they came in. It's kind of crazy, man. It's kind of crazy because these clothes that we're making, bro, it's magnificent. We have a clothing brand coming soon. Just think about it. I do YouTube. I do reaction videos. I'm gonna get back to dropping some crazy ass music. My biggest goal in life is to make fire music because I know the whole world is gonna relate. But rapping takes funds. So what I'm gonna do in the midst of that, I'm gonna go ahead, make a whole bunch of reaction videos, get the funds, go to work. Once I go to work, I get that money. Now I go back to rapping, and now boom, I'm back to where I need to be. You got to realize, man, in life, nobody give a fuck about no excuse. Nobody give a fuck how you feel. In business, bro, they don't care about how you feel. In business, gang, nobody cares about how you feel. Can you get the job done or not? Can you get the job done or not? That's how business work, brother. Can you get the job done or not? If not, then what the fuck you doing? It's kind of crazy, bro. I be trying to tell everybody, man, lock the fuck in so you can get out your city. This is why most people don't make it. This is why most people don't make it, bro. Just make sure you keep thinking. Make sure you keep surviving, gang. Keep going. Because if you don't stop, you will see success. But if you do stop, you will never see success. That's the hard truth. The hard truth is, can you keep going even when nobody watching? Remember, only a few ever make it out their city. Until next time, twin.